Candace Owens has publicly alleged that Charlie Kirk was pressured by hedge fund manager Bill Ackman and Babylon-B CEO Seth Dillon to visit Israel amid a dispute over Kirk's evolving views on U.S. support for Israel. Owens says this pressure occurred during a private gathering in the Hamptons, and that the conversation turned into what she described as an intervention. According to Owens, the issue was not simply a friendly debate. She claims Ackman and others confronted Kirk over criticisms he had been making of pro-Israel influence in Washington. Owens further alleges that threats were made and that Kirk was offered financial incentives to adopt certain positions. The meeting reportedly took place in Hamptons in early August. Owens claims the discussion shifted sharply when Ackman pushed Kirk to rescind an invitation for Tucker Carlson to speak at an upcoming TPUSA event, and to align more closely with pro-Israel messaging. She also says Benjamin Netanyahu personally called Kirk and invited him to Israel, which she characterizes as part of an effort to influence or re-educate him. Owens asserts Kirk declined. Bill Ackman has publicly stated the accounts as reported are totally false, and he has receipts to counter the claims. As of the latest reports, Seth Dillon has not made a substantial public response to Owens's detailed version of events. The claims have sparked debate online, with supporters and critics alike calling for evidence or further clarification. Some view Owens's statements as part of broader tensions over how pro-Israel influence operates in U.S. conservative circles. Several sources say that prior to his death, Charlie Kirk had reportedly begun expressing more critical perspectives on the strong influence of pro-Israel interests in U.S. politics. This shift allegedly worried some donors and conservative figures who had previously been supportive. The Hamptons meeting is described as part of that pressure. Kirk was criticized for past speaker selections at TPUSA events, and for allowing voices at those events that are viewed as more critical of Israel. Significance and what's next? Public scrutiny and accountability. If true, the allegations raise questions about power, influence, and free speech and political activism, especially when financial or political pressure is involved. Verification. Much of what Owens claims comes from private conversations and sources. Obtaining independently verifiable confirmation or documentation, emails, recordings, witnesses, will be crucial to assessing the veracity of the claims. Impact on legacies. For Charlie Kirk, already a polarizing figure, these claims could reshape how people see his final months. For Ackman, Dillon, and others named, there may be reputational risk depending on what further evidence emerges. Broader discourse. The story ties into ongoing debates about U.S. foreign policy, activism, influence, and the role of wealthy donors in shaping public narratives. It may provoke further public discussion about how activists balance ideological convictions versus donor expectations.